I thought I'd have a stretch out before I start talking. It's been a couple of weeks, I haven't done a video. Thought I would put one out there. I wanted to do a video on something I call defending your position. There's a really famous story about a professor who goes to see a Zen master. And he goes to see the Zen master. And he goes to the Zen master, I wish to learn about Zen. Stop me if you've heard this one before. And what happens is the Zen master pours tea into a cup. And he gets to the top of the cup. And what happens is he carries on pouring. And the professor's a bit alarmed by the state of affairs. And he carries on pouring, and the professor goes, hold on, look, the cup is full. And the Zen master goes, exactly. Your cup is full. You have to empty your cup. And that's how you learn about Zen, because you've come with all this preconceived knowledge and preconceived ideas of what this is, and you need to empty your cup out. And we get this happening all the time. It's happening in the modern day as well. You can do a talk, you can talk to someone. They may come from a certain tradition, and the first thing that they want to do is want to defend their position. They want to prove that what they're doing is right, because they've vested this time and interest in this approach. They feel, they think, and that's the problem, they think, which basically means there's a mind behind it somewhere, that what they're doing is right. So what's happened is they've completely identified with this approach to the point where what they are is something incredible and perfect, whole and complete, yet they're struggling to fit themselves into a pointer, into an approach, because they believe the approach is the very thing they're looking for, and yet the approach is a pointer. What it's pointing to is being neglected, and they're falling into this pointer. So you get these people, they turn up and they're like, well, I feel that if I do this, and this, and this, it belies a bit of arrogance there, that you feel that you are a big enough person to chart your own course to enlightenment. Enlightenment is this whole enlightenment, liberation, whatever you wish to call it, is a death of the idea of you, death of your ego, death of your mind. Not even in a sense death of it, but in a sense of reclaiming what you truly are. But to do that, a lot of things have to be let go of. One of them is the approach you're following. The approach can take you so far, but ultimately you have to let go of everything you know in order to step into this abyss, whatever you wish to call it, this unknown area that you've turned away from all your life because you have your little shiny toys to play with. It's about getting rid of your toys. It's about getting rid of all of that which keeps you away from your very essence, your very self. And one of the things that happen is initially, because that's such a frightening prospect, what you will do is defend your position. You'll defend your pointer. But if that's the point, then please don't come along. Because it's very similar to the professor sitting there with the Zen master asking to learn about Zen, but coming with so many preconceived ideas, viewpoints and theories as to what this is. You have to throw that all out the window. And then whatever's remaining, you have to throw that out the window. So come along, but leave your ideas at the door. If something doesn't sit well, fine, ask a question. But please don't come along thinking that you already know, that your approach is somehow better than another approach. It's not. It's another aspect. Have an appreciation of your approach, but don't make it God. What you are is something so much more. Do not fit yourself to a pointer. You're better than any pointer. And see what the pointer is doing. It's taking you somewhere. Buddhism, non-duality, Advaita, Sufism are all pointers. What they point to, that's the destination. They have their different methods and their techniques, but the technique is not king. The method is not king. The pointer is not God. It points. That's why it's called a pointer. Eventually, any of these approaches taken to their logical conclusion dies. And there is no longer any Sufism, no longer any non-duality, any Advaita, any Buddhism. There's nothing. It's just this. This is where it's at. And that's something that's there already. And all you have to do is, in a sense, let go of these erroneous ideas. So please don't defend your position. Come with an open mind. Come with an ability to see for what it really truly is. Put away what you think you know, because what this is something that's beyond a lot of things. Even this is a pointer. Discard this as well. There's no point trying to defend a position. That position has got you nowhere. So let it go. It's just a pointer.